this, lights out, and away we go. Hamilton and Raikkonen get away well, and Hamilton goes to cut Kimi off, but Kimi's going to dart down the inside, is he? Going into turn one now, Raikkonen is just ahead of Hamilton. Bottas in third, Ricciardo on the inside of Bottas. Vettel goes wide, Kimi Raikkonen leads the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton second, Valtteri Bottas, then comes Daniel Ricciardo, and then a very good start indeed by Nico Hülkenberg in the Renault. Just behind him, Sebastian Vettel going off Roman Grosjean, and there's a spinner of Williams, and that looks like Fernando Alonso out as well for McLaren. Yeah, Verstappen is still going. I wonder if it was him initially, but Ricciardo, there's contact again. Ricciardo got a tremendous start. Had a look at the inside of Bottas. Those ultra soft tyres on the Ferrari worked perfectly. Lewis knew he could not have contact with that Ferrari. Vettel went off the track and came back on rather abruptly, but I don't think that'll be a problem. For the first time since Abu Dhabi 2016, Kimi Raikkonen makes up a place on lap one, and his teammate Sebastian Vettel has made up a place on Daniel Ricciardo as well. A flying start for the two Ferraris. Vettel is now past Ricciardo, but can Ricciardo fight him back? Vettel outbroke himself just a little bit, and it's now going to be nip and tuck as there's more contact down at turn 12, and another car spinning off as Ricciardo into Sebastian Vettel, and they've rammed each other. Sebastian Vettel, as it happened at Suzuka, has now been spun 180 degrees in the next race as well. That's the third time we've seen that Ferrari make contact with his front axle and just pendulum round. He'd already passed Ricciardo, and then got too deep into the corner, and a little bit of contact directly 90 degrees across his front axle, and around goes Vettel. Kimi Raikkonen and Hamilton getting away pretty evenly, but in the second phase, there's the Ferrari alongside. Yeah, I think Lewis either hit the rev limiter or just lit the rear tyres up a bit, because he lost out, didn't he? There was a phase of that start where he lost out. And then Lance Stroll going into Fernando Alonso.
Don't know how much damage I have. These guys are impossible to race with. Impossible.
Grosjean outbroke himself, and that's why he hit Charles Leclerc.
Grosjean's fault completely.
With Max Verstappen, who has got past Carlos Sainz, and he's now got past Nico Hülkenberg as well. And Verstappen now up into the top 5. Stopping Daniel Ricciardo just off the exit of turn 11. He is pulled over to the side of the track, and his last US Grand Prix for Red Bull ends with a mechanical retirement on lap 9.
Box opposite Raikkonen, box opposite Raikkonen, if we are still in BSC.
There's a chance he could get out ahead of the car in fourth place. And Hamilton goes in!
Yes,
so Hamilton has done the opposite to Kimi Raikkonen. And he was trying to go this way and the other, throw the bluff, throw the double bluff, and Hamilton didn't fall for that.
Kimi most likely, Hamilton is on 2 stops.
They just say most likely 2 stops.
2 stops, so they're trying to pacify him as to why he didn't come in, trying to explain to the driver why, he's like, why didn't we come in?
DRS for Lewis Hamilton, fast pace from the Ferrari. Hamilton tries to go down the inside, he can't do it once again. Is the outside the way to go here? Not on that occasion. Once again, Hamilton gets great traction out of turn 12. Now trying to go round the outside, and is really being held up by Kimi Raikkonen. It was a bold move by Hamilton. It hasn't paid off, and he's lost yet more time behind that Ferrari, and this is really, really hurting his chances of winning the race today. Through turn 17 we go, where Kimi Raikkonen was passed by Max Verstappen last year. He's not going to be passed by Hamilton on this occasion.
So bumpy in turn 18 there, Lewis had to get out of it. And Raikkonen pits, that's played beautifully into the hands then of Mercedes.
Soft compound tyres go on for Kimi Raikkonen. Great stop from his pit crew there of 2.3 seconds. And Sebastian Vettel doesn't really want to hold Max Verstappen up here for very much longer. He's pitting anyway. Verstappen, who passed one Ferrari on the inside, and it cost him last year, goes around the outside of the Ferrari this time to make sure there's going to be no trouble whatsoever. And he is up into third place. He is coming in. If Hamilton was to finish third and so Vettel finished P5, it carries on to Mexico.
Exactly, so it is conservative.
So here he goes then. Does he want to make that lunge? Does he have to make that lunge? He's a racer. He'll go for it if it's there, but it's not quite there on this occasion. Verstappen a few car lengths ahead, but gets a really bad exit coming out of turn 12, and suddenly Lewis Hamilton is all over Max Verstappen. This could be the title right here as Hamilton switches to the inside, and Verstappen just stays ahead as they now go left-handed and gets the inside line himself, but once again Hamilton gets a better Verstappen going wheel to wheel, and Verstappen on the better line, getting away from Hamilton as he goes wide and onto the runoff. And was that the moment that the title today slipped out of Lewis's hands? Here comes Sebastian Vettel on Valtteri Bottas towards turn 12 we go. Sebastian Vettel was wheel to wheel, and he is still wheel to wheel as Bottas brakes late, but he brakes too deep, and he goes off into the runoff area, and Sebastian Vettel puts himself up into 4th place. For the first time in 113 races, the checkered flag for him as a winner. Kimi Raikkonen wins the US Grand Prix and breaks the record for the longest gap between race wins. It is victory for Ferrari, it is victory for Kimi, and the strategy they got bang on this afternoon. Lewis Hamilton settles for 3rd place in this race, and the title fight will carry on to Mexico.
Grande Kimi, grande Kimi.
Thank you. Finally. Thank you, guys.
For Kimi Raikkonen, it is the top step of the podium, it is victory, and he's maybe reborn in the USA. What a day for him. The Championship Challenge then continues on for another weekend. It could have been Lewis Hamilton's day. It didn't work out the way he wanted, but what an absolutely epic race it was. And for Kimi Raikkonen, a day to remember for many a long year.